Of course, I know exactly what I'm talking about because I'm a registered dietitian and fitness expert. Hey yo viewers, and welcome to another edition of an episode on this channel. So, we are currently still in the times of the midi-chlorians, even though the world is opening back up. But if you...
Oh my god!
Stop it!
Birds!
In this time of midi-chlorians, if you personally have not been affected by the midi-chlorians, if you had not had those symptoms, you've probably been affected by something adjacent to it. And that's what I like to call the CONVID Fluffies. Even though the four of us, Jez D behind the camera right now, all of us have not stopped going to work. We're still doing our daily thing, but we're not posting our runs every day. So what I'll speak for myself. I've been beset by the CONVID Fluffies, and I know our fitness centers have opened up this week. It's been a struggle. I'm not where I was. You can turn the camera around, Jess.
It was bad.
J. Crow, how's your fitness journey been this week?
It was a bit of a struggle. I taught 3 Les Mills classes. M to the K was in 2 of them with me. Did I look like I was struggling?
Maybe just a little in one of them.
Just being kind.
I think there's a hash brown in this burrito. One of the basics of slacker training is intermittent fueling, link above. But we're gonna show you how to battle these CONVID Fluffies, most predominantly in the core area, but without ignoring intermittent fluffing.
I mean, intermittent fluffing does happen.
Yeah, it does
when you
happen.
intermittent fuel while running.
Yeah, so we still want to intermittently fuel. Hope it follows our journey.
Yeah, I am honored to participate in this episode on Jarox and Spoon's channel where we are addressing the CONVID Fluffies. I am intimately acquainted with the CONVID Fluffies, and there is no shame in that game. You know, everyone appropriately has been dancing how they feel to get through the midi-chlorians. But I also want to say too, like, in spite of the CONVID Fluffies, I know I look totally bomb still. And I'm sure all of you are saying, yeah, Linz, you look totally bomb, in which I say thank you, viewers. So do you. Big hug. However, this time last year, I was training for 2020 marathon, and I was exactly 3 months into training. And in that training, I was going to the gym 3 days a week. I was running on the off days, and I was literally flipping tires strong. Now, this time around, I'm exactly 0 months into dopey training, and I would say I'm more like flipping pancakes strong. So, today we're gonna focus on cross training, and last week, I ran for donuts. This week, I'm running for bacon cheeseburgers, because I haven't been to my favorite burger place since the CONVID came. So, I'm excited you get to join me on this merry adventure addressing the CONVID Fluffies, and I'll see you soon.
So just mere minutes ago, I finished that burrito. Maybe like 0.88 miles in, almost at our first intermittent fueling stop. That's also going to help our core. As you can tell, barely a mile in, and the CONVID Fluffies already starting to creep up and fluff up.
That was uphill the whole way.
Like a trail run.
Like a trail run.
Like a trail run.
Who runs a trail run?
Yeah.
A trail run.
Abilene sidewalks and streets, so give you that trail run experience.
Yeah. Who runs trails that we can ask advice?
My buddy Adam Holt's a trail runner, so we might need to hook up with him, make a road trip to Kentucky. If he has an amazing beard, then you're in the right place.
Yeah. We're jealous of Adam's beard.
Even the shortened version.
And Kelsey, how was that first mile-ish?
It's good. I'm ready to do more.
It's good. That's content you don't actually hear a lot of on this channel. So, exclusive. I'm Kelsey, bringing the non-slackers.
That may be the only time I ever say that, but
Of course, if you're watching this, you're probably struggling with the CONVID Fluffies, but we know there are non-slackers that watch this because you tell us.
I've been told.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't be training for slackers. Not a slacker.
Not a slacker. Not.
Yeah. So this is for your edutainment purposes also. Let's go in the donut store.
Jalapeno sausage and cheese.
So part of getting your core prepared to battle the CONVID Fluffies is to fill your core with Fluffies. Because as we'll demonstrate in a little bit, we're going to battle those things after we fill it with things. How was your kolache?
Run back.
That's okay. That's not the best.
Not the best. No endorsement applied.
Okay, Shipley Donuts. They're one of the first to mobilize the community and thank their hospital workers, their local
That's
hospital
true.
workers.
Hashtag essential workers.
Hashtag essential workers.
You want to hear my Cookie Monster impression?
Eat it like a Cookie Monster.
An oft neglected part of core training is training your GI system. Now, as someone who used to flip tires on the regular, my understanding of cross-training core strength is that you're basically submitting your muscles to great distress and putting them under significant duress. That rhymed, it's a new poem. So, it only follows that in order to properly train for running long distance, it's importanter to put your GI tract through great distress and put it through much duress. That's a new mantra bracelet. You're welcome. So, today, part of my goal as I run for my bacon cheeseburger and likely a milkshake is to really embody that important training that is so often overlooked and make sure my GI tract can respond to anything that is thrown at it and run. So, you're welcome for that knowledge. I'll see you soon.
Tell us about your little plane here.
Okay, so to motivate us to actually get some mileage in, I think it'd be a good idea if we put it in the hands of you, the viewers, as well as our friends and family who are non-runners, but are viewers. We would like Kelsey
going
go to
rogue.
the splash pad.
Thought you were gonna run all the way through.
I can run around it. I just wanted to see how cold it was.
We're gonna put in some miles next week. If you, the viewers, friends and family included, will donate to Kelsey's Hope Fund, supporting children diagnosed with cancer. For every $10 denomination, we'll run a mile. And so, up to, sorry. Jared is very nervous about this whole thing. We're gonna cap it at a half marathon, so 13.1. That'd be $130 collectively. I would love it if we could get that high. I would run it and I would wear my Chewbacca medal afterwards because I've yet to run anywhere near that distance for my virtual. So, go on to the page.
Which page?
The J. Crow's Hope Fund donation page. The link is on my Instagram.
It'll be in the description of the video.
It'll be in this video description. We're making it easy for you. Punish us. Donate, watch us suffer. This is gonna be great, and we'll do a shout out for every sponsored mile too. I'll go ahead and preview that it's already been kicked off by our good friend Adam Holt, who's getting all kinds of coverage in this episode. He kicked us off with a $10 donation already, so our first mile is already paid for. Sponsorship is taken, so get on the bandwagon.
One of the other reasons it's so important to practice GI training is because I want to maintain my perfect non-attendance at the mid-course Run Disney porta potties, because I hear that they are holy, W-H-O-L-L-Y, unholy, U-N-H-O-L-Y places. So I submit that to you to motivate you to eat bacon cheeseburgers and drink milkshakes. The end.
Greetings viewers, J. Crow here with an Abilene exclusive. While the Simpson Springfield has the Tire Fire Mountain, we here in Abilene have a prairie dog farm. For those unfamiliar with why we would have a prairie dog farm, it's because we want to maintain a habitat for those adorable little creatures, the prairie dogs. So we wanted to take this opportunity from an environmental standpoint to talk about how this could relate to the CONVID Fluffies. Normally, this prairie dog park is like a desert environment, just dirt, clay, with mounds that indicate they're different houses. Some of the more well-off prairie dogs have a little higher mound than some of the others who are just kind of scraping by. Thanks to the CONVID 20, it appears that the maintenance of the prairie dog farm has been lacking in much the same way that the CONVID 20 has affected many of our own maintenance.
Dog farms?
Yeah, our own internal prairie dog farms. And so overgrowth, spilling over the edges, those kinds of things are illustrated right here. And if we could zoom in on that prairie dog, he's pretty fluffy himself. So Abilene Landmark, we're hoping that they can bring back whoever the prairie dog keeper is so that he or she can get back to cultivating this fine landmark in our city. Let this be an illustration to you. Not taking care of yourself leads to all kinds of fluffy nests. This is J. Crow coming to you live from Prairie Dog Farm, Abilene, Texas, storybook capital of America. You're welcome.
Milkshake, burger, procured. And just like my donuts last week, it's important to run with these things because I gotta get back and eat them. So I will say I have one more bonus training tip for you all when I get back. So stay tuned.
Also, watch for June 11th. Story time with J. Crows. If you thought episode 1 was good, you're gonna love episode 2, right?
Was it good?
This could be the best thing you've ever seen in your life.
Probably.
Daytime Emmy worthy.
We had at least one person enthralled. We're good.
Yeah.
2 people laughed a couple of times, and so it was worth it.
All right, if you're a faithful viewer, a long-time viewer, you might remember we have been at the same spot, Dopey Training for Slackers, Volume 4, where we did some sit-ups on this very thing. And we're gonna do something a little similar. We're not gonna be throwing anything at M. Kelsey's face. We could just throw this donut and see what happens. And she is the most fit right now because she stayed with all of this fitness things during the CONVID. Okay, now what does this donut look like?
Hey! Elmo likes donuts. I'm gonna eat a donut and exercise my core.
I'm gonna request that you do sit-ups, and as you hit the top of the peak, you take a bite of that. And then what this does is, of course I know exactly what I'm talking about because I'm a registered dietitian and fitness expert. So this is going to strengthen your core while also expanding your core, because that is exactly what we need to do during times of intermittent fueling and running. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. How are you feeling right now?
I feel fantastic. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, as Linz Reed says, let's do this. Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
Elmo feel hurt right now. Elmo's face me. Elmo. Oh.
Big bite. Look at that. Ooh, go for the Oreo. Go for the Oreo.
She knows the more big bite she takes.
Go for the Oreo. It's like halftime right now. Don't choke. Either of us. We all work in a hospital, but we're not. We may not know choking a hobo. With authority. Do you think that successfully strengthened your core?
Absolutely.
Oh! Mic drop.
Slacker Nation, I have procured my bacon cheeseburger and my french fries and my chocolate peanut butter milkshake. Now, before I ventured in to demolishing that and training my GI tract, I wanted to spend a little moment giving you some free cross-training advice because I'm so benevolent. Anyway, so you may think I got my chocolate peanut butter milkshake just for funsies, but nay, friends, nay. I got my chocolate peanut butter milkshake because I want to incorporate it into some core work that I'm about to do. Now, half the battle of doing things such as planks and push-ups is motivation. So I'm going to share with you a Lynn's Reed original, a little something I like to call milkshake push-ups. So, first step, place the milkshake in front of you. Appreciate it for all of its beauty and its glory. Next, put yourself in a push-up position. I am going to share with you that I don't think I've done a push-up for probably 2 weeks, but I'm going to attempt this for you viewers. So, push-up position. Do not follow my form. I don't know what I'm doing. So are you ready? And 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna stop talking because I want to drink my milkshake. I'm gonna stop at 7. So, for those of you who can do 10 push-ups, congratulations, you're better than me. But I'm about to teach you a modification for the rest of you.
Did you get your chin all the way up?
Come on.
Nope, it's
My
not.
arms hurt from yesterday. The slacker record right now is 2. 2? Yeah.
There's that Kelsey hanging up the Can I do that? No.
Your face is getting red. So, J. Crow.
That hurt. I don't know why I did 6. I have a lot of pride, I guess.
As I alluded to before, push-ups are not as attainable for everyone, myself included. I'm going to be interested to review the tape of what I just accomplished. But for those of you for whom it is about as attainable to complete 10 push-ups as it is to get Club 33 membership, I'm going to teach you a modification, a variation on shoulder taps. Because shoulder taps are boring in themselves, they are improved with milkshakes. And again, do not follow or pay attention to my form because it's probably wrong. So here we go. I've never tried this before. So, on. The trick is take as many sips as possible because it fortifies your core and gives it more stability. So, friends, you're welcome for sharing Lynn's Reed tips and tricks from the road. That will surely get me through dopey. And much like my amazing coach, Jar Oxen Spoon has an apple fritter fanny pack. I might try and find a way to get a milkshake fanny pack. So with that, amazing coaches, I'm gonna throw it back to you. Thank you, as always, for letting me participate in your greatness. Bye from the West Coast Slackers.
All right, we're gonna end this episode of Battling the CONVID Fluffies with good old planks. Good old planks are pretty simple things, but of course we're gonna add a slacker twist to it. Sitting on the ground.
Stopwatch.
CONVID 20 times.
Are we ready, slackers?
I'm ready.
Take your marks. And
As the sun comes out.
yep, good luck. Go!
Oh man, and I'm shaking.
It's hard to eat like this.
How are those donut holes?
They're actually quite good. Way to go, Shipley's. Endorsement blood.
These are not Schuckley's.
And that looks like an apple fritter there, Jar Oxen Spoon.
Yep, Abilene Donuts. Probably the second best fritter here in A-Town.
Second best after AM.
That's
We all
right.
know who's the best.
You're good.
Jess D with the donut holes.
Kind of distracting to eat while you do it.
Coming up on a minute.
What? Felt like 10 seconds.
My core is blasted.
I really just want to stop so I don't have to eat any more donuts.
Oh.
1 minute, friends.
This is actually the hardest part of eating this. Like, it's getting hard to breathe. You know?
Good form.
Because this is glazed to almost perfection, so also so are my intestines.
I'm about to drop.
I'm hurting a little bit.
I need a beverage. 1:30 for Jess D.
I could have lasted longer, but the donuts.
Okay, I'm dropping out.
141. And then J Crow 142.
If I didn't have to eat the donuts, that would have been fine.
So this has been good.
Donuts were killer.
Alright guys, enjoyed this core blast workout in a battle against the CONVID Fluffies. So I hope you learned something from all of this educational material. And I'd like to wish you all a happy Memorial Day weekend. So, on behalf of M to the Kelsey, Jez D, J Crows, Linz Reed, like, subscribe, tell your mom about this, and God bless America.